Okay, thank you. So this is SaaS Accelerator Manager, and I'm actually on the SaaS Accelerator configuration page. I've got a couple of SaaS applications that are already enabled. So those services are already enabled. Before I enable another one, let me just show you where I'm at in here. So you go to Configure and then SaaS Accelerator, and that gets you to where I'm at. Now, I'm going to go ahead and accelerate an application, and I'll select ServiceNow, for example. I need to pick a region. In this case, I'll pick United States, and I need to define how many users we're going to accelerate for. Now, if you hover over the little question mark, this will tell you this is active users using the application, right? So active users at a given time. All right, so I need to submit this, and at this point, automation is going to kick in the background, and it's going to bring up that acceleration cluster for me. So it's setting up SaaS Accelerator for me on the background, nothing manual here for me to do. Now, this is going to take a little bit of time, not a long time, about maybe 5-10 minutes. But let's look at our reports while we're waiting. I have this connection count report from last week, but what I really want you to see is the traffic summary. When I look at my traffic summary from last week, and I look at Microsoft Office 365, notice I get 92% data reduction. What that tells me is 33 gigs went into the LAN and only 2.4 gigs came out on the WAN side. That's a huge, huge amount of data that we reduced, that we did not have to send over the WAN. So when I come back over here, I can see it's still setting up. It's going to, like I said, take a little bit of time, but this is one portion of it. The other portion of the setup is actually getting the client configured. Now remember, on the left-hand side here, I've got an accelerated client. So I've already got Client Accelerator installed here. I can go down and I can look and I can see, okay, the service is running there and it's healthy. And if I open it up, I can see that I am actually accelerating traffic. Let's go over here to the right-hand non-accelerated machine and look. The service is not running. In fact, it's not even installed. Now, I've already gone to the controller and downloaded the client. So I'm going to go ahead and install it manually here. Now, under normal circumstances, you would roll this out using whatever software deployment method you have. I'm going to run the application, and we'll just go through the standard installation process. Now, again, what's really neat about this is I click Next here to begin my configuration, and I accept the agreement, and click Next here, and do a typical installation. And I'll let it go ahead and put a desktop icon and a start menu icon for me. What's neat, I need to click yes here, is that I could start my deployment on Friday night, and I could have this rolled out to my workforce by Monday morning, right? Using one of those software installation systems, whatever your organization uses to push software out. So that's pretty neat, that I can get it implemented that quickly and start benefiting from it. Now, we'll finish up our installation here, so click on Finish. I think I accidentally clicked twice, so I need to cancel the second installation that I had started. I don't need that. I got a little happy with my clicking there, so we'll exit the setup from the second one. But if you'll notice, click OK. Down in the right-hand corner here, the client is already running. Okay, so it went ahead and installed it. If I open it up, I can look through my tabs, and you can see that I've got some different configuration options and support options and so on. Healthy connected is good, and so I'll just say OK there. Now you might have seen that I'm not accelerating anything yet, and the reason I'm not accelerating anything yet is because I haven't sent any traffic across the network. Right, all I did is installed. So let's go ahead and download that 500 meg file again. I'll click on download. Let's see if we look any different now. So right away, looks to me like it's moving a little quicker than it did last time on this particular machine. Let's take a look at Client Accelerator. And right away, I can see the data reduction taking place, and I'm now benefiting from acceleration. So that's how easy it is. My download is just about done here. It's finished. I've got it deployed. And at this point, I'll go ahead and stop sharing.